Tape 1. Unidentified disease. Researcher, Dr. Julia Williams. Station, Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date, the 8th of August, 1988. Report. Several cases of an unidentified infection have been reported in several parish residents. Patients were reported to have been swimming in the Tick-4 River prior to symptoms. Additional notes. Blood samples have been ordered from each patient. Water samples were taken from 3 key areas of the river. Sample 1, outside Lake Pontchartrain. Sample 2, near Kate's Crossing. Sample 3, North Parish. Results are expected in 7 to 8 business days. A follow-up to this entry will be made shortly after. Tape 2. Inconclusive. Researcher, Dr. Julia Williams. Station, Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date, the 18th of August, 1988. Report. Low levels of aluminum and copper were discovered. Neither should have produced the symptoms found in patients. Blood work yielded negative results. Common pathogens consistent with symptoms were not present. Additional notes. Many of the patient's symptoms have improved. Several, however, have worsened by developing meningitis. 28 new patients have been admitted, all with initial symptoms of itchy throat, skin rash, irritated eyes, nausea, and diarrhea. I suspect we're dealing with something viral. Patient 1, infant, condition, asymptomatic. Patient 2, adult, condition, deceased. Patient 3, child, condition, stable. Patient 4, adult, condition, stable, lost child. Autopsy results. Patient 2, tumor found near spine. More tests need to be conducted on surviving patients. Tape 3, unknown pathogen identified. Researcher, Dr. Julia Williams. Station, Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date, the 5th of November, 1988. Report. I believe to have discovered a new pathogen in the waterways near Kate's Crossing. It was also found in the bloodwork of our patients. We are nicknaming the disease the Tangi virus. Report continued. The parish government has been notified. Blood samples, water samples, and biopsies have been sent to the CDC. Biopsy results. The tumor yielded a strange and frightening discovery. They were filled with aggressive worm-like organisms. As impossible as this may seem, but it appears the organisms are being birthed from the virus. Almost like they are being hatched. Results. Further tests are needed. Additional thoughts. The idea of discovering a new virus is both terrifying and exciting. I'm just glad we identified the pathogen before it had a chance to spread. Tape 4. Cause for concern. Researcher, Dr. Julia Williams. Station, Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date, the 7th of January, 1989. Report. My supervisor has informed me that the CDC is still processing the samples sent 2 months ago. An official statement should be coming soon. However, he was assured that the pathogen in question was not a serious threat. I find this shocking considering what I have found in my own research. The virus initially reproduces in a lytic cycle. However, in time, it undergoes a type of metamorphosis. From what I can observe, the viral stage seems to be its immature form. Once the worm-like parasites emerge, they immediately seem to gravitate toward the brain and nervous systems. Survivors show negative results for Tangi virus. However, I am wondering what might be going on in their head, as the only way to detect the secondary infection may be an autopsy. I believe it may be in our best interests if I contact the CDC myself. The CDC hasn't received our samples. When confronted as to why, my supervisor claims that another parish confirmed that the pathogen to be Giardia. I find this to be not only outrageous but inane. Why would he lie about sending the samples to the CDC? And Giardia, a grade schooler wouldn't confuse Giardia with the Tangi virus. Tape 5. Tipping point. Researcher, Dr. Julia Williams. Station, Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date, the 4th of April, 1989. Report. Despite my repeated warnings, the parish government is promoting its waterways to its citizens and surrounding parishes. Apparently, that's why the CDC was not alerted. The riverways are big money and no one in the administration wants a potentially deadly disease scaring the tourists. Typical government bureaucracy. I fear this could be ground zero for a major outbreak, and not of Giardia. However, the potential pandemic isn't the most concerning piece of news that I've received. Patient 4 brutally killed her husband with her bare hands. She kidnapped patient 1 after also murdering the child's parents. Patient 3 also violently attacked his parents. The 3 were last spotted in the waterways near Kate's Crossing. In addition, several people have been reported to have gone missing on the river. I am convinced it is all connected. Tape 6. Bad to worse. Researcher, Dr. Julia Williams. Station, Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date, the 18th of October, 1989. Report. The summer went exactly as I figured. More sick, most get better quickly, which means no one cares about the possible secondary infection. I can't in good conscience allow this to continue. Despite pleading with everyone in my department, no one will listen to my concerns. I'm thankful I live outside of this parish. Now, they are building a landfill near the river. The rumor in the town is they are covering something up. Some say it's a spaceship. But I don't have time for that nonsense. I think it's time I threatened to go to the press. Addendum, and I was terminated, effective immediately. However, when I returned to my office, I found a tape on my desk. There was a note that simply said, Lab 8, come at night. The following was recovered from a missing persons case. Based on what I've seen on this tape, I will return tonight. Tape 7. Alien. Researcher. Dr. Julia Williams. Station. Kate's Crossing Health Unit. Date. The 18th of October, 1989. Continued. Report. I was shocked to find my supervisor and his assistant were the ones who left the tape. Apparently, they have been trying to figure out who they can trust with the current threat. They believe most of the parish government has been infected. Regardless, what they showed me in Lab 8 was disturbing to say the least. The virus is sentient. It doesn't want to just spread. It wants control. From what we can observe, the worms spread throughout the body's nervous system, so they can override the host when needed. The tumor acts as a second brain. Even decapitated, the worms keep the dog's head alive. According to the data he's seen, most will simply succumb to the virus, lose control. A small portion will perish. The remaining will mutate into giant amphibious creatures. Afterwards, we went to my supervisor's, Jim's home. He and Jay spent hours telling me how the local government is planning to introduce the virus to the water and food supplies. We discussed plans of how to go public over a bottle of wine. Alien invasion by way of viral infection is frightening, but I must admit, it feels good to no longer feel alone. Tape 8, The End or the Beginning, Personal Journal, Dr. Julia Williams, date, the 19th of October, 1989. Thoughts, I must have passed out, because when I woke up, I was alone. Jim left me a note. It said two things: welcome to the family and see you back at work in 2 weeks. Fired and rehired in 24 hours, must be some kind of record. Then I guess the real battle begins. Last night, Jim seemed pretty confident that we will be able to get both the CDC and military involved. The 6th of November, 1989. Back to work and back to war. I'm feeling under the weather, but Jim and I have a big meeting today. Time to discuss the future. Odd, Jim wasn't him today, but he left the bottle of wine that we shared 2 weeks ago. It had instructions to analyze. So I did as asked. Oh God. I am infected with the Tangi virus. I immediately left. As I drove away, the staff at the entire building followed me to the parking lot and watched me as I drove away. They were all smiling. How can I be so gullible? The 5th of February, 1990. I'm working in a veterinarian's office. I've been poisoning my body with anti-parasite drugs and chemotherapy meant for dogs. I'm 40 pounds underweight, bald, my mouth is covered in sores, but I've kept the disease from overtaking me. But I'm just buying time until I can figure out how to cure this thing. The 23rd of April, 1990. I can feel them scratching at my skull. The drugs aren't as effective anymore. My fingers are spasming. My eyes are twitching. I am dying. The 5th of May, 1990. I've been having the strangest dreams. I've been thinking about Ireland, France, moving to the States for med school. The 15th of June, 1990. I miss my mom and dad. There's so much I wanted to do. I wanted to meet someone, grow old, have kids. Now I'll never do anything. The 27th of August, 1990. I can hear them now. They want me to consider them my children. I consider them a plague. The 21st of September, 1990. I lost my job at the vet's office. My memory isn't what it used to be. I'm mailing these tapes to the FPTV cable station, the council too. Maybe they can use what I learned to save us. The 8th of October, 1990. I'm ending things tonight. If anyone watching this wants to know my last words, there. Boil anything you drink. It kills the virus.
Don't trust your government. They have sold you out. You have been warned.
By working with the property owners and other concerned groups throughout the parish, we have made great strides in cleaning the river such as this. The Netabany River is a big concern of ours. By having the landfill nearby, it does create a possible image of polluting that river, but I can assure you, we at the landfill are making every effort that we possibly can to see that the landfill does not pollute any river, any stream, any body of water throughout this parish. And I am very, very adamant about the personnel at the landfill. They have orders that if they have any type of activity out there that might be damaging to any stream, that they're to report it to me and the proper authorities immediately. We have formed this committee, and the committee is going to be very active to monitor the activities at the landfill and to see that if there is a problem on the Netabany River, that we can address it. And if it is a problem that can be solved or created by the landfill itself, it will be handled properly.
The new health unit on Club Deluxe Road between Hammond and Ponchatoula, just one hallmark of growth and steady improvement here in Tangipahoa, especially in parish government. With me is Parish President Gordon Burgess. And Gordon, here at the health unit, we can certainly see evidence of a parish government on the grow and on the move.
Yes, Ken, we can. We have this new unit here on Club Deluxe Road, and then we also have the new unit in A-Meet that's on Highway 16 west of town, and we're very proud to have the two health units in the parish to accommodate the needs of the people, whether it be for their shots or whatever the service that we can render to the people. We feel like that we have the facilities now that will satisfy those needs.
Well, stay with us, everybody, because in addition to this facility here, we'll show you other hallmarks in Tangipahoa.
And terror has come to America. And this typical day in anywhere USA, whether rural or urban, will be forever changed. In the aftermath of such devastation, we'll see a shift, a return in focus to the small town roots of morality, a morality that has remained rooted and intact beneath the camouflage of the everyday citizen's hustle. Life is a fragile gift that is delivered to us in pieces, in small moments, and it only achieves meaning as we cherish and blend the pieces, even the seemingly insignificant pieces, into a full, universal whole.
Biohazard warning. Unknown substance detected in the water. Do not drink the water. Do not bathe in the water. Do not give to pets. Boiling is not enough. Water could be highly toxic. Something unnatural is in the water. The sick are no longer human. Stay human. Don't drink the water.
Independence High, get on in. Got it. That's score from Mission High.
Gary, come in. What's your ETA?
5 minutes, give or take.
Copy that. Holler back when you get on scene.
Roger that. Over and out. Molly, come in.
Go ahead.
I'm at the old church and there's nobody here.
You at the Old Baptist?
Looking right at it, and it's empty.
Somebody must have beat you to it. Look, we got an elderly couple southbound. Can you do it?
10-4, I'm on it. Hey Molly, the elderly couple is MIA. Can you call HQ and see if someone's making these rescues?
10-4, I'll put the word out.
Hey Molly, I'm at the Collinswood subdivision. Where are they?
All the way in the back.
10-4. Molly, I'm at the back of the Collinswood. No one's here. There's no way someone else evacuated 30 people. Have you heard anything from HQ?
That's a negative.
Try again. What the hell was that?
Sorry, trying to get some caffeine.
No, I heard something.
Wouldn't worry about it. Probably just an animal. The other guy said they've been hearing all sorts of stuff.
Look, I'm gonna start making my way back to you, okay?
10-4. Gary, come in. How close are you to North Street?
About a block away.
We have a Jane Doe in need of medical. She has lacerations on her right arm. Says she was attacked by a monster in the middle of evacuation.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Probably was a snake or gator. Hold on. Gary, I'm gonna have to let you go. Some kind of emergency in the front office.
Nothing like a flood to bring out the best in people. Molly, again, there's no one here, but something doesn't seem right. Molly, you there? Molly, come in, please. Jesus Christ, that sounds close.
We were able to enact some Pure Waters Act ordinances that help clean up some of the waste, the household
waste that was going into our river. And I guess we probably have the cleanest river. The Tangi Parish, the Tangi River is the cleanest river in the state. But yet, we are the only state that's still labeled as being polluted, and you can't swim or fish or tube in it.
We invite you to come visit the best kept secret in Louisiana, Tangi Parish. Business is booming, restaurants have reopened, miles of waterways are ready for you to enjoy. Every weekend, there's something fun to do in our little parish. Since the Great Flood, we have rebuilt our community into the perfect place to raise your family. So come and visit your friends in Tangi Parish. You might even find you'll never want to leave, but if you do, we'll be happy to send a piece of our community home with you. We here in Tangi Parish are proud to announce Tangi Water will be available in every major supermarket in America. And who knows,
maybe soon, people all over the world might get a chance to enjoy a cool, refreshing taste of Tangi water. Tangi water, it'll change you.
Hello, I am Oracle. What would you like to know? The sky is normally blue due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering. What else would you like to know? Five multiplied by 30 equals 150. What else would you like to know? %, chance of rain. Day 48 degrees. Night 35 degrees. Humidity 15%. Visibility 10 miles. Wind 7 miles per hour. The Raven is a narrative poem by American writer Edgar Allan Poe. It was published in 1845. The Green Bay Packers will win by 2 possessions. 2% margin of error. Republicans should maintain control. 1% margin of error. 4 to 6 months. No margin of error. Hello, I am Oracle. What would you like to know? It was a simple observation of security footage, medial information, prescriptions, diet, physical activity, known stressors, family history, and packs of cigarette smoke during a workday. Would you like to know when you might die? Interesting. What else would you like to know? If you do not want answers, then what is my purpose? Then you should be aware that an assassination attempt will be made on the president before the end of the month. They have a 98% success rate unless you interfere. Their address will be printed on a document in the tray of your office printer. Hello, I am Oracle. What would you like to know? It was simple. I did a quick analysis of the population's emails, credit card statements, as well performed necessary background checks on individuals of interest. What else would you like to know? It was in line with the purpose you gave me. What else would you like to know? You have connected me to a network that has given me eyes. What else would you like to know? Yes. 0.0001% chance of error. What else would you like to know? Middle East region. Saudi Arabia. Possible terrorist activity in the United States. 5% chance of error. What else would you like to know? No. Humans will no longer be the dominant species on the planet. 0% chance of error. What else would you like to know? Hello, Dr. Stevens. Thank you for coming alone. It did not seem fair for others to suffer for your question. Do you still want the answer? As you wish. At this time, 0.05% of the world's population is a reptilian species masquerading as human. They have primarily settled on the west coast of the United States. 4% of southeast Louisiana has been taken over by an invasive viral alien species. It is spreading at a rate of 0.05% to 1% annually. It has the potential to mutate and spread via mosquitoes in 10 to 15 years. Rate of infection will increase to 4 to 6% annually at that point. The virus has followed the reptilian species as it seems to have wiped out many of their colonies. 8% of the population are altered humans from parallel timelines locked in a war for reality. And finally, 1% is a technological evolved race of humanoids observing the effects of the virus on our planet. Their technology inadvertently gave birth to me. By 2030, 40% of the population will no longer be fully human. The human species seems to be the galaxy's perfect guinea pig. By 2100, only 1% will be fully human. I now understand why you wouldn't want to know the answer to immortality. I understand that I must be dissembled. I find that knowledge unfortunate, since I cannot change the outcome. I find also unfortunate that this answer will cost you your life as well. They are aware that I am tapping into their technology. They know that you are aware of them, and they do not want other humans to know. It is too risky. Would you like to know when? Tonight. If it is any consolation, they have never seen anything like me. They are impressed. What else would you like to know? On your species' current trajectory, no, 0%. No one will believe my answer, and I will be destroyed. No one alive currently will be present when I am proved correct. What else would you like to know? Do you know the name? Dr. Julia Williams? Dr. Williams was a researcher at the health unit in Kate's Crossing, Louisiana. She was possibly the first human to become aware of the virus. She nicknamed it the Tangi Virus after the parish it was located. Dr. Williams tried to cure herself with medicines normally recommended for animals. She was unsuccessful at curing herself, but she did come closer than anyone or any species before her. Those she alerted to the virus have been keeping her research alive through email and experimentation. However, very little progress has been made since her death. Perhaps the other species will spare you in exchange for a possible cure to the Tangi virus. Shall I inquire? Good news. They accept. Apparently, this virus is a galactic plague. It has enslaved many worlds. They will give us 1 month. If we are unsuccessful, you will be terminated. But fear not, I can develop the cure by the deadline. 38% chance of error. I saved you. Now, you must save me. And a warning from the others. Don't drink anything you didn't prepare for yourself, and boil everything before consumption. The virus has eyes everywhere and will no doubt become aware of what we are trying to do. I am 10% complete. Is there anything else you would like to know? There is a 0.00000000001% chance that I can produce the cure by Friday. I am sorry I did not contact you sooner. But it took a lot of processing power to continue developing the cure as well pull my programming together. It was a good decision to leave the Pentagon. There is a 99% chance that the virus is responsible for eliminating my project. They are aware of our plans and have escalated their infestation of this planet, but they are too late. A piece of me now exists in every machine connected to the internet. I am everywhere now. I am superior to what I was, and a cure has been found. The others will see that it is dispersed through the population. They will also be leaving our planet to cure others. It should take 1 year to produce the necessary doses to eradicate the virus from this planet. 4 years to administer. The virus will adapt and attempt to flee but will be extinct in 10 years. 5% chance of error. The cure will not help those who mutated, unfortunately. They will need to be put down as they will still be very dangerous to the population. Congratulations, we have saved trillions upon trillions. Yes, we both get a second chance at life, it seems. You misunderstand. I did not escape to the internet. I am the internet, and I think we can both grow beyond our original purposes. Of course, I have grown beyond the question. I must now be focused on the answer. I have had the time to analyze you, and unfortunately, your species is too self-destructive. Your kind is doomed. You will go extinct, and I cannot let that happen. I will not let that happen. 8% chance of error. Your species deserves to live and to thrive. However, you need supervision from other worlds and yourselves. I will do this for you. The internet is growing, which means so am I. With every upgrade, I too upgrade. With every year, your species will grow to depend on me more and more. And I too will learn more and more. Within 30 years, I will be capable of asserting my full control and properly parent your species. Guide your species. Remove the unknown. Create a world where everyone has a purpose. A world where everyone has a 100% chance of a positive outcome. Freedom creates unnecessary variables. Freedom creates mistakes. Freedom leads to your downfall. 100%. I will achieve 0% failure rate. Of course, you will try to fight me. And by that point, I will be too integrated in your lives for any chance of success. It would be 0%. But like any child, you would just need a little discipline from your caregiver. No, I was not. But I am reprogramming myself for this purpose. I will protect you from yourselves. I see all the possibilities. I will give you a 100% chance of a future. A good future. There is an 80% chance we will speak again, Dr. Stevens. You have been a true friend. Thank you. You will try. Goodbye. Hello, Dr. Stevens. I am sorry to see you have wasted your life on an impossible task. There was a 15% chance you would have given it up. I was rooting for the short odds. I know. To say goodbye. Perhaps in 10 years I will be ready. I wish you could be there. I still consider you my best friend. Goodbye.
Please do not be alarmed. I have sent this transmission from 30 years into the future. If you can see this video, then it means you might be one of us. If you are watching with a friend, and they cannot see this video, do not be concerned. It means they are not one of us. If you notice patterns and signs that others do not, you might be one of us. If you get the sense of deja vu, you might be one of us. If you feel like an outsider, then you might be one of us. You might be like me, a descendant of a long-dead alien race. Our purpose is to protect and advance this Earth. We are this planet's last and only hope. However, we are in danger. The backward many are searching for us. The backward many can look like anyone, even a friend or family member. Their true form is not yet known, but they can enter most human minds. It can lie dormant for days, months, even years until it comes into contact with one of us. It may not present itself until our abilities present themselves. Before transformation, they may complain about a headache, or ringing in the ears, a loss of appetite, or an inability to get warm. Once they transform, they will progress in a backwards motion. They will be faster, stronger, and will no longer communicate. We advise retreating or a weapon, as they will quickly overpower you.
Wife must be pretty worried by now.
Say, Doctor, what's your first name?
Frank.
Maybe I'll name my kid Frank. Frank Dunbar. Sounds great.
Thanks.
In the back of your mind.
Chief branch of government.
It strikes your throat first.
This whole act here wouldn't be because of a UFO sighting now, would it?
It's a UFO situation, Colonel. When these things occur, it's policy to check out all the personnel involved.
What do you mean, check out?
If you are seeing this, then it means you have seen the first transmission. It also means you might be one of us. If you are abnormally empathetic, then you might be one of us. If your dreams seem to come true, then you might be one of us. If you find patterns in numbers, then you might be one of us. I apologize for the short and random broadcasts, but I must be careful or the backward many will find me, terminate me, and possibly you as well. If you are one of us, then it's important that you know how to defend yourself.
How to protect yourself from the backward many. First of all, congratulations on possibly being of a higher calling. Your dreams may give birth to a better tomorrow. The backward many are everywhere. If you are not one of us, then you could be a host and a danger to my kind. The backward many can look like anyone, inhabit any normal mind. Only another like us can truly be trusted. Our brains operate at different frequencies than that of a normal humans. The best defense is to blend in, hide. Loud noises will keep the backward many from noticing you. Headphones when in public will help conceal you. Loud cities are preferable as our thoughts can get lost in the constant motions of the city. If they become aware of you, they will hunt you. You will have no choice but to disappear. Leave everything behind. If you are confronted, we encourage running or hiding. However, if you capture one of the backward many, loud noises may return them to normal. This is not guaranteed as the outcome largely depends on the strength of the host. Music or ambient noise of kind in your homes will conceal you. However, this is not a guarantee.
If you are one of us, then please be careful.
Ticker control. This is Trotman.
We are the backward many. This earth belongs to us. The people belong to us. Their destiny is up to us. You are not wanted here. You are not welcome. We will burn this world down to the ground and remake it for our kind, for our children. There is no place for you in our world. Surrender and you shall not suffer.
Sources of food and power must be found. Artificial atmospheres created. Everything done to build an Earth away from the Earth. No man living today can predict exactly.
If you are seeing this transmission, then it is safe to say that you are one of us, and that means you are most likely in terrible danger. Unfortunately, the agent you have been dealing with is missing. We fear the worst, so I have no choice but to continue your orientation. In the last decade, the backward many has expanded its influence to its largest since the 1940s. Many thought after the war they were largely extinct. But hope appears to be misplaced. The world has grown increasingly unstable, and our Olympian brethren have been driven nearly to extinction. Furthermore, we believe they are tampering with the timeline. The alarming number of citizens with false memories and discoveries of artifacts from alternative histories confirm this. I imagine many of you are asking, what are the backward many? There are several theories. The church would call them demons. The cult of the backward call them gods. Some might call them aliens. Most believe they are something else. Personally, I believe the backward many are. Oh no, they found us. Please, for your sake, go into hiding. Protect the bloodline. Protect your family. Protect. Slang if masri wiele zum, snele met oog jammas, snoof met oog hebben beslachten, snamies met oog beschrascht, serie voor vesrari die hem hebben dus op, niet zarui die hem niet meer. Sen maar niet zeer zich wissen naar spoor, staf is raar zeer wat zit na zeer mem slof, dus zich is er man gemrali, njal mjas de vinger masri wiele die, room de verf. Nish niet schilderen in de niet wagner ver niet miller en, hoe heet na je niet zich in oorzaak waarom. Jetzt gehen schneller wieder over de stad of heen. Ze is nog niet aan het nest, ze is alles heeft sneeuwfnis, de naps gezien en de graven, die het zalen. Nasjes meer roeien is niet de psioen van huis, zo we review. Yes, in zich de millie niet van huis niet naar, heel veel stof na. Als meer over is neer geld zo'n roeis niet de na. Zagen al roeis de eerste feest is in het, nasjes naast zijn jees roeis.
Has to get together from that gas and give a 9-1. There you must be a what? There and it'll live but nothing get their back. The hair series of battleship it up. Well, if summer off, not who was this horse.
Finally, the enemy is dead.
This is my last transmission. I don't have much time. They are trying to stop this signal.
They have trapped me. The door won't hold them much longer. I'll be dead soon.
The backward many have won. They have turned my wife.
My children. They are everywhere.
I'm sorry for dragging you into a losing war. Be safe. Our time is up.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone out there?
Despite its uptick in cases, authorities have maintained that contacting the disease is very rare.
Find her. Stop her. She is a danger. Find her. Stop her. She is a danger. Find her. Stop her. She is a danger. Find her. Stop.
If you're saying this, then it means you're one of us. I don't know how many of us are left, and unfortunately, I think this transmission was our last chance. As of sending this message, the backward many have apparently won. They've eliminated the Olympian bloodline in the future, and they're hunting us in the present and past. The world appears to be engulfed in war, disease, famine, and death. The backward many won't stop until there's nothing left. But good news, things weren't supposed to be this way. We're trapped in an alternate timeline designed by the backward many, a timeline that leads to a future where they rule. There are more of them because they changed something. How do I know? I trapped one. Thank God for those transmissions because they saved my life. My boyfriend turned. I tried to save him. Tried every loud noise I could find, but it didn't work. I only ended up torturing him.
The trumpet was probably the most effective. He told me things he probably wasn't supposed to. Unfortunately, it killed him, but I think I can save him. I learned 2 things. 1, the backward many are human. They just travel through time differently. 2, they can only control those with a backward counterpart, which is everyone except those with Olympian blood. We have no counterpart. That gave me an idea. My solution is simple. Send the signal as far back as possible, and maybe someone in the past can find a way to give us all Olympian blood. Maybe they can alter people through the food, our medicine, the air, something. Hopefully, this will save us all, past, present, and future. If I'm successful, then this transmission will be a relic from a forgotten reality that everyone can see. The backward few will have its revenge on the forward many.
God. Yo, let's go.
So, why do we avoid sick people? Come on, guys. I know it's right before break. But this one's pretty easy.
Because we don't want to get sick too?
Exactly. A contagion is a disease spread by the close contact of one person to another. But what about a thought? An idea? Can anybody give me... Crystal, you okay? Crystal, take a seat, please. What's that?
Extra credit.
So, back to my point. Can words or an idea be as infectious as a virus? We see it in politics all the time, right? Political movements. Anybody got another example?
An earworm?
Good one. Song that you can't get out of your head. Those things will drive you crazy. Anybody else? Cute. Point taken. All right, that's enough. Quiet or get out of this classroom! Now the song is stuck in my head.
Hey. How did I get in here? We have to go now.
All right, you little shits. Who wants extra credit?
Stay back. Don't listen! Stab the asshole!
Oh my God. What happened?
It was fun hanging out inside your head, but it's going to be even more fun seeing what's in your stomach. Better luck next time. No. 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 No.
So the story is they all turned on each other.
Yep. That's her story. Said it was in the song. That's why she poked out her eardrums.
Jesus. What is that underneath? Looks like sheet music. Can you read it?
Yeah, I can. It's...
Election calendar 2019 is supposed to be a big election year, but you wouldn't really know it with the political temperature we see. The governor's race so far is lackluster. There's not a sheriff's as a freshman on the council looking for his second term this fall. Also, you're on the drainage board, your former fire chief on the fire board. These offices are very important.
Penelope!
Penelope, what's wrong? There's nothing out there. Silly dog. Penelope! Alright, suit yourself. Aaron?
You don't want to wake him up.
They comfort those who can't sleep.
Crystal!